All right, people, it's game time. No big introduction. Kyle's here this year. We're gonna run him to the ground. He's ready. He's been stretching. So at 7 a.m. The reason why we get the blue badges so we can go in now and start running. So we're gonna go see every booth in every square inch of both convention centers. This one and the Sands where Apex is. We'll do Apex on Thursday morning. So let's do it. All right, so we were gonna go to Central first, but I think we'll do North. We're gonna knock out the new product showcase, and then we just start going aisle by aisle. It's 7 a.m., not quite 7 a.m., 5 till, and we'll get a good portion of this stuff figured out. We're not here for the stupid cars and the goofy crap and the weird models that they hire that nobody realizes that there's like a catalog that they order from. We're here for the products, and so we're probably going to be the only group of people that go through every square inch of this place 3 or 4 times. All right, this one, you never know what you find. So we're gonna go through and just look at new products, see if we can find anything cool. That's interesting. I like to check those out. Need to get this. We really need to get this, Tommy. We still have our stack. Maybe we'll add to our stack.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like we might be ready for some new products. So this thing's really cool. We'll go find them again. We told them.
He added the rollers. That's new.
Yeah, I'm glad we did wait. This is for putting on big, heavy tires. We got a detailometer, buddies. Look at that. Just what I always wanted. That's real smart branding there. The $5,000 one doesn't work. So what's the $2,400 one gonna do? And a nifty little box. Decent looking foam. Kind of like that idea.
Yeah, it's a good grip.
We got a new competitor. Now other companies are saying, well, shoot, if Viperchair can do it, we can sell $500 chairs too. Have a lot going on there on that thing. Imagine
stitching's a little off.
Imagine smashing this off your fender. We got to go positive. I'm getting too negative here. I'm getting too negative. It's all positive. This is a lot of fun. Hold on a second, Tommy. You just almost pulled that. Whoa, dude. That's $120,000.
It goes under all 4 wheels. Yeah.
It's 120 grand. I want it though. This will solve my problem with only 32 feet deep.
Yeah.
But then you got to store that giant thing somewhere.
Yeah, it's gonna take up more space.
Whoa, that is freaking cool, man. Get that, scan that thing so we have it. That's freaking cool. Oh, there's a different one. This must be for like real big vehicles.
Yeah. I wonder if this one just makes it.
Car mover. That's freaking cool. But imagine you got to put that somewhere. It's bigger than a darn car. I guess you could just leave a car on it.
Yeah.
They use these. They probably use these in the big cities for like valeting and stuff, so they can jam the fit the cars in. I want it just to get the car in the exact right position. That'd be cool. This one's only $110,000. This is a better deal. Oh.
So this is their less expensive one.
Yeah.
So less padding was still nice, like definitely.
Yeah. And no, you just kind of pull the pin.
Yeah.
You're kind of limited on height. I wonder, we'll have to play with it. I'm sure they have it over there.
Yeah. A little bit smaller wheels, it looks like.
Yeah. Just a less expensive. It's still $400, but. Alcoda cleaning systems.
That looks like the AR-76 or 7675 or something. Doesn't it?
Yeah. They just Chinese knocked off. Yeah. You usually tell. Oh yeah, same old. Uberflex.
It's better than a lot of other hoses, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Who came up and said that's a good idea? Adding all that bulk?
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna hold? Are you gonna need special hand hold on your hose? You don't need that. That's kind of neat.
Is it magnetic?
I would assume so. Oh, Ernst Manufacturing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do like those things. I bought them from last year. I've been using them all year, just organizing my tools temporarily, but then I seem to keep stitching them.
Yeah.
You know, because we're going to be working with Tool Grid to come out with our own version that snaps into the cool Tool Grid, which would solve the problem of individuals.
From beta tools, it doesn't require like going back to 0.
Oh yeah, I like that.
It's kind of
Can't wait to go to the tool section. Come back and see this, but this could be a solution for a lot of our guys, you know, in garages where they can't put a drain. You collect the water. Jack stand solution. That is cool because jack point disappeared, and those look like they'd be more reasonable.
I think there's a couple other companies that have
called
similar design.
Ren stand. All right, so we're finishing up North Hall here. How many? Will we probably about 2 miles in? You think? Mile and 3/4. We got in trouble once. We just ignored her and went to the other side because you're not supposed to be in here. Even exhibitors aren't supposed to be in here until 8, and we're finished this hall at 7:45. So we're rolling. We found some cool stuff. We'll come back to, and I'll get some better footage as we get a little longer in the games. Today's goal is to try to get through as much as possible, and then we start to dig into the details and talk to people and learn more about product. We probably won't come back here, but it's the first good car audio you have. Hertz Audison here. That's cool. Mainly they brought their marine stuff though, which is kind of weird. All right, so we'll knock this out. Then people start rolling in. This is the first day, is the best day to do this. So we're gonna do Central Hall. This will probably take us an hour and a half or so to get through. Not a lot of stuff that really has any product specific stuff to us. Just cool stuff, suspensions and brakes, Brembo's in here, and you know, and all kinds of you know, like the aftermarket car stuff, Dynan, Holley, McGuire's, yeah, all the different companies are in here, KW. So we're gonna run through this, see if we find anything. I'm gonna get me a Dynapack at some point. It'd be super cool to have. This DSC controller. Wonder how much DSC will help. I still, you know, one of my first times here, hugging the what was the Air Tower 5.0, and this is the 7.5. I still think this is the coolest darn thing in air compressors. All right, so it is 8:20. We're about 60% of the way through Central. Haven't found anything here other than just kind of cruising through, looking at Volk wheels and Brembo brakes and suspensions and stuff. Oh, yeah. This is what I should do to the Raptor, just for fun. It's crazy to do all that and then leave the stock brakes though. All right, we decided to do the upper side of South. So we finished North, finished Central, and now we're headed down. This is where I think, you know, tools are, Nussbaum's here, lifts. They moved all that. Normally that stuff is in North Hall, but now it's all here. I kind of like this look, gray, pretty simple.
Do they,
Is it gray or clear? Yeah, so it's clear so you can see through it, I guess, which is kind of cool. Because like the other one, it's metal.
Pop that thing open so it looks like it's hot. Yeah, same basic idea. I kind of like this. Grab one of their cards. It looks like they're specializing a little bit less in bolts maybe and more in clips. Well, no, I guess they have. So this one's much more automotive specific maybe.
This is actually plastic. This whole thing is plastic.
Yeah. I don't know that I dislike that because those metal ones are super heavy. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get I need to get one of these. I'm gonna get a Merca. I'll be repping Merca. But these, telling you, man, we're gonna convince them to make the greatest machines on the planet. Get the little guys made. That, you know, this is a 5mm orbit. We need to have a 12mm orbit or 15mm orbit. So I'm gonna get us there. Just give me some time. I do like some of this stuff, man. I like the new this new separator idea is pretty cool. Yeah, this is the Techno Rousseau. Wonder what do they do? What I understand is they were saying that they said made in Canada, but I think maybe engineered in Canada and then designed or made in China.
I think it's the same thing. It's the same.
But how are they charging like a fifth price? It's the
It's
same
not
handle.
that much cheaper. I was doing the pricing. It's not that much cheaper.
Yeah.
It's just they're just
Probably buying
probably
volume.
getting a better margin
Yeah.
or whatever. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it is. Same poles, everything. So, yeah, I do like this stuff. So there is some advantages. So maybe we can get some of this stuff to match the gunmetal we're talking about. So, yeah, the bit holder's cool.
Yeah, that's right.
It's an interesting design I haven't seen on how they silence the piston compressor. It's a 2-stage. There's the electric motor. I don't know what the electric motor does, we'll ask. So this is really interesting. There's 5 stages of filtration, so they're filtering and silencing in this box. This is a $4,000 or $5,000. You know, this is a 7.5 horse, up to 175 psi, 2-stage, runs 700-ish psi. So we're interesting. This is another tool brand I need to get into. They make a lot of specialty stuff. Another German tool manufacturer. I think Anglo-American imports these as well. I need to. You guys are right. They told me about these. I need to dig into this a bit. I like this ratchet. I like the handle. I like the finish. So I need to get into some Gador stuff. These are pretty interesting. Somebody had suggested they consider their torque wrenches. They look pretty nice. Interesting idea on these. But I am interested in the ratchets. Maybe I'll get some.
They're most commonly compared to with FX and Lyra.
So they did something interesting I've never seen before. This is a hard plastic on top of foam, which would help with wear. That's a really interesting idea. It looks really nice too. So something to consider. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, Weeha's not it.
A normal ball retainer is an oval.
Okay.
So when you use that, the ball of the square drive will have some play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Naturally, right? Because there's room on both sides.
Yes.
What Koken did was they patented a cam.
Okay.
So what the cam does is push the ball of the square drive up against the flat wall of the cam and eliminates that movement. Locks it right in there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that on Z only or the
on
whole?
Z only.
Okay, got it.
So the idea is, as an alternative way of thinking to a really high count teeth ratchet that doesn't have the ability to have high torque, it's going to strip.
Yeah.
We went with 72, which we thought was the perfect balance for the low back drag and the high torque, with the really tight fitting patented socket.
Yeah, yeah.
So now you have no back drag or very low and really tight fitting socket. So you're going to get immediate movement when you only have 1 or 2 threads.
So they work together in
Yeah.
conjunction. That's cool.
They combine to make the Z series solution.
Yeah, so you definitely want Z series then.
Okay, so this is our 72 tooth ratchet design.
Yep.
The dual pawl mechanism has a special secondary pawl that actually floats. The secondary pawl moves with the gear and pivots with the teeth, so that way it hits every time. A lot of higher tooth ratchets skip teeth because it doesn't actually move with the gear. Their design is more fixed, and since this does move, it hits every time and has a higher torque capacity.
And so you get higher torque, and what do we call it? It's called back drag?
Yeah,
Is that
lower
what they call
back
it?
drag. It's 5
Yeah.
degrees per click.
Got it.
Yeah, so the weight of the handle.
Yeah. And so we have a combination of 3 things going on. What he explained with the ball, with the ball
Yes,
going
the-
into the socket.
Correct.
Then you have this precision of the socket with that design combined with lower back drag from the floating, what do we call that, the floating gear?
Pawl. It's a pawl. Yeah, so there's 2 pawls.
Pawl,
This is the
P-A-L?
gear. Yeah, P-A-W-L.
Paul.
Paul,
Got it. I'm
yeah.
learning something new every day.
Yeah, no, his name is Paul. He's a great guy.
P-A-W-L.
Yeah, Paul.
And so there's less back drag in the pawl.
Yes.
Man.
A lot of people will advertise that it's 5 degrees per click, but they don't actually hit every gear.
Got
Hit
it.
every tooth. So it doesn't necessarily have as much torque and as much of a low capacity. So.
And so then we have things like we have the Z ratchet. I love the handle. The style and the look of that.
I think this is the ratchet.
Yeah, I think maybe. Yeah. Plus the sockets with like the what's the ball bearing thing called? Nut hole, nut grip.
Nut grip, yeah.
Nut
so
grip.
we also have nut grip and grip ring. So we also have the grip ring on the top of the hex that holds bolts in place as well. As well as the regular nut grip. Same technology, just in a different form.
Oh shoot, I didn't order any. Dang it, now I need to go order all those.
Yeah, yep.
Dang it. Because I really like, forgive me, but I like the Hazette with a titanium coating on it. Looks real pretty.
Yeah, way too expensive.
We don't
The
care about that.
titanium,
yeah.
Feel the lightness of that.
Yep, titanium. And it actually has a pentadrive on the back instead of a square drive because you're not supposed to use it with regular steel. It's supposed to be used in like repairing of like big machines that scan people in hospitals.
Sure.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So it's not necessarily supposed to be used with a regular ratchet.
So you need a special ratchet.
Yeah, exactly.
I like special. Do you have one of those titanium ratchets here? You didn't bring one? They're too hard to get? You didn't want anybody stealing them?
Well, it's the ratchet itself is like $2,000.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's got my name written all over it.
And then we're just coming out with a Z series universal. So this has a hexahedron design, so there's no pin. And pins are always the breaking point on universals.
Yeah.
And since there's no pin, it actually has a hexahedron design that moves the load around with it, and so the load is on the entire socket, not just on the pin. And so it's much stronger, and it pivots at higher degrees, because usually with pins it just goes up and down, left and right. But this has a 360-degree spin, and this is the nut grip.
Interesting.
So Z series universals all have that hexahedron design, and our regulars have pins. Our regular standards are. So.
Well, it looks like my order just got a little bigger. I've got to get all the hex or hex bit hold, whatever we call that.
Yeah, grip ring.
Grip ring.
Yeah.
God dang it.
And these just came out. They're in the new product showcase, but they literally just came out. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah, my orders just went from 25 to 38,000, so I'm gonna
There
get that
you go.
moving. So that's the groove
Yeah.
that he's talking about that holds the ball in place.
Yep, tighter. It's all about tolerances and holding that ball tighter.
Now, does that? I don't want to blaspheme here, but does that function work with other ratchets?
It does, yeah. No, the ratchet does not have anything special. The sockets do.
Gotcha.
So what's nice about the Stahlwille wrench, right? You call it a split beam or whatever. There's no spring inside, right? So there's no need to return it to zero when you're done.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I hate doing that.
You can use it as a breaker bar because you're not going to damage anything because it's just the headpiece is just hitting the housing.
Okay.
Right. So you know when it clicks. Not going to damage, there's no spring, you don't have to worry about overloading it. This is a 3% wrench with the micro scale, right? So 3% accurate. See, if you need to, like you're saying with calibration, instead of having to take the whole wrench apart, if you got a torque tester, two screws, high end, low end. So if you put it on the tester and it's testing high, you can adjust it that way.
You don't have to take it apart.
Right?
Oh my gosh, that's
so this
amazing.
This is the quick model, right? In order to set this, push the lever down inside here, and you could go from the scale from 100 newton meters down to 20 newton meters, just like that.
Oh man!
Scale.
I'm telling you, my wrist is like,
instead of twisting all
I
day,
hate that so much.
Just this. That's it. And it's the same mechanism in here to adjust it, high end, low end.
Wow, that's amazing.
So,
yeah.
Interchangeable heads.
And so when my
if
guy
you need a half-inch ratchet or 3/8, depending on the size of the wrench, right? Interchangeable. We have open-ended inserts or ring inserts that you can just put in here. So if you got tight space that you can't get a socket on, you just need a
crow's feet
crow's foot.
Yep.
Just insert it in here.
Oh wow. Now there's also like a digital version of that too, or
with this functionality. Yeah, we do have digital. We don't have it here today.
it's just more money, and more fancy, right?
Yeah. And it has the angle, and it has the.
And so then when my high torque calibrator guy comes around, he actually will know how to.
High torque motors, knows our wrenches really well.
Yeah. Because like on my Sonic wrenches, I had no idea, or my Wera wrenches, I had no idea how to adjust it.
Yep.
Because you got to take the whole thing apart.
Yep. That's what's nice about these ones.
And then these guys.
You got the ratcheting, you got the.
The finish is good.
got all the sockets. It's got the fine tooth ratchets as well, right? It's 80 tooth.
80 tooths.
Yeah.
80 teeths.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, bros. I can tell in milliseconds. This is it. You guys were right. So how are we saying it as Americans? Are we saying Stahlwille?
Stahlwille.
Stahlwille?
I don't know. Ask him. I'm German.
Yeah. I want to know the real way. Stahlwille?
Stahlwille. Stahlwille.
Got it. Okay, that's how we're
Stahl
going
is
to
the
say it.
German word for steel,
Okay.
and Wille is the founder of the company.
That's his last name. Yeah, got it.
To the right company.
Perfect.
They gave us the blue badges so we could get in early. But they're one of our partners.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't say Porsche.
Right.
Yeah, you guys, that suggested these are 100% right. No question. Best wrenches in the world. No question. Remind myself to go and look at these as well. These little fast ratchet thing. Torque wrenches, the regular wrenches. Insane. So here's my Rogo stuff here. I want to make my my mad scientist lab that I talked about on Inside the Hex, where I'm going to set it up. I'm going to have them make me a custom different color. But I met these guys last year, and then you saw me buy all the stuff. I have it all outfitted in the lev rack. So we just need to make it not yellow. A lot of yellow. There's a lot of classic old man in this color. But we're I would love to have like a big giant array of all nuts and bolts. It's come in a lot handy, man. We've used this. I've used it all year. It's great. This is what I would have. A bunch of these set up. I like this a lot. We would have it all set up with all our gear and do it in blue or do it in gray or do it in black or something simple.
I like these little doors.
Yeah, I like that too. Just building a little corner of like a little lab area, and we can kind of organize it all. I think I should get one of these. I should get one of these from Mike's shop.
That is so heavy duty.
It's insane,
It's
dude.
ridiculous.
It's absolutely insane.
Whoa.
Yeah. Well, look at the top.
Yeah, the top is not.
And look at the cabinets. This is what they put in Goldberg's garage.
Okay.
We were supposed to do Sonic, and somehow
Yeah.
we didn't do it. Yeah, this stuff is cool. You get one of these on our workbenches. That Wilton Vice in there, that looks sick. That's freaking cool. Yeah. Real man stuff here.
Yeah.
This is not we're not real man enough for any of this stuff. Yeah. And then like look at the cabinets. Yeah. It's crazy.
That's so interesting. Like, is this worth the loss of storage that you get? Or?
No.
No, you don't think so?
No.
Is this what?
Is it worth the loss of storage? Because, you're cutting off,
But it gets rid of the hinges. Has a single shaft that runs down.
It does open very smoothly.
I really like this top idea though. It's just good old fashioned
Steel. Thick steel.
It's super simple but really interesting.
Yeah.
I always come in here, but I don't ever find anything that I want.
I think every time we're like, Sonic's better. You know, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I like the look.
Yeah, the look looks really good.
But it's not as
It feels thin.
I do
it's nice.
like that this pulls out
Yeah.
all the way.
I mean, MSS Plus comes out flush,
Yeah.
but not past flush like that. It's kind of nice.
It does have that little bit of like a detent when it closes. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
we want soft close. We know we're working on it. This is one of the newer configurations. It's we have a premium line. This one is more of the entry level to mid level. It has some pre-manufactured fabrication, where our RSC 55 you can completely refab to whatever specification you want, and you'll see that soft close.
Basically a lever rack. I don't think they had this little slat wall thing. That's interesting. That looks new. Silver Russo drawers on the setup here. See if they got anything else going. Yeah, I'd like to get some of these. I need to get some of these shelves. And I want to get this basket for my microfiber towels. I need to get moving on that. I'll get Drew to order that for me, or Ed to order for me. Slat wall is interesting. I wonder if I should put slat wall on the left and right side so I can hang some stuff. Like I could hang my pole jacks from it maybe. That'd be cool. So at the Werther booth is the.
This is intriguing.
So it's the same pump.
Oh wow.
This guy.
Yeah. I like that. I like this.
Kyle, buddy. Kyle, good to meet you, man. Yeah, finally.
Tommy.
Roman, good to meet you.
I like
Matt,
this.
how
I
you
like
doing,
this
buddy?
thing.
Yeah, there we go.
This is what this is speaking my language here, brother.
Yeah. We had to clean it up a little bit.
Oof. I like that. I like that a lot.
This is
I like this a lot.
completely silent, right? So the rotary screws were quiet. This one is silent. You don't care
Because you have the shroud.
Yeah, right.
The shroud, so basically the one we had, right? But
Yep, same compressor as you had. We just took all the controls to the front.
Yep.
And then we have triple filtration. So you got a water separator. You have a 5 micron filter. Then you have a 0.01 micron filter. And we got a membrane dryer inside.
Okay. Yeah.
Everything going into the tank. So
How big's the tank?
13 gallon. But with the idle feature, I don't need a big tank anymore. And we're selling also an external tank. If you want to put a small tank next to it.
What's the CFM output?
10 CFM. Same as the other one.
Yeah.
Exact same.
So this is your consumer. Like
Right.
I'm not doing,
Right, this is perfect.
Sanders. Yeah, this is freaking
This one,
fantastic.
If the PC 120 or the P50 is too small, this is your.
You have your collection for all your condensation and all that, so you don't have to worry
self-contained,
about.
yeah.
Oh, wheels too. I didn't realize. That's cool.
Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. Yes.
Nice and clean, guys.
Ooh. It's white.
Yeah. You guys
Yeah,
wanna-
I don't like that color.
I figured something out.
Well, and this
We have a new
motor,
design on that.
with
The
that motor,
makes a noise,
but the
yes.
motor looks stupid, but it looks great in here,
No, we've changed the design on this now, so we have a brand new design that's
Okay.
going to come out in about 3 months. So
Okay.
different coverings.
Yeah.
If you guys want to view, I can paint a different color. I have to figure it out. You need to.
Yeah. It needs to be white or black.
Okay, look into that.
So, but I think I want this with a big old, with like a, with an 80-gallon tank next to it. Just because it would look cool. I don't need the 80-gallon tank. I'd like to run it without the tank. What if you
Nice, you can roll it in the casters.
what if we put 2 of these in series? Would we get like 20, 30 CFM out of it or no?
If you put 2 side by side, I can connect them together through the computers.
Okay.
So then you're looking at 20 CFM.
Okay. Yeah. What about 3?
But let's go. You get out of the 7.5, you get 27 CFM. So
Is this 3-phase only though? Single phase. But
This is in that 30 CFM range.
what is this?
7.5 single phase.
But so this is a oil heated rotary screw like the others?
Rotary screw like the others, right?
Where I don't have to duty cycle, I don't have to worry about it. Okay, all right.
One problem with this is the footprint is horizontal.
That's fine.
That's why we wanted this one.
This
Well,
is
I want both.
27 CFM ready to go, so you don't need to.
But I want it white or black.
This would be like
I can
comparable
paint
to
them whatever you want, buddy.
It's like the SCS, basically, like for the Fiat that we have.
Yeah, you guys already sold
Yeah.
a couple of these. Like we couldn't do the SCS, so
Yeah,
you
so
sent these
we
out.
had sold a few because like we didn't have the Fiat
Yep.
that we had spec'd out for the garage, like a year ago or whatever.
Yep.
So the customers are like, yeah, that's fine, let's do that because it's still gonna be better than like
I want this.
a Jenny or something.
What is this? What is this going to operate at, noise wise?
This is silent too.
Hey Max, can we turn this one on?
We're having they have 204. The power is not good here, so it's we're having some.
Yeah.
It's really low voltage, but this
Yeah.
start is just.
And it's 7.5 horse. Does this come in 10 horse too?
Not
7.5. You don't hear it.
Not single phase of 10?
No.
Okay.
7.5 is the largest in single phase.
So super silent, nice and cool.
Yeah, that's good.
27 CFM. We can do a 10 course. It's the same footprints.
Just three-phase, yeah.
But three phases.
Yeah.
208 to 460.
Yeah, that is... This lineup, I'm telling you, we do this in white, black. We're gonna have some sort of shroud made. I'm gonna have them make me a silenced box for the pressure washers as well. And then we're gonna get into building the full dry ice solution all the way up to 50 horse. I'm gonna get this done. And then this machine is freaking amazing, man. It's like less than 60 decibels, 30 CFM, monster. So we got something to work with here. Problem solved. This is my next catalog, I'm telling you, Knipex. I gotta get into it. Yep. So these are the, probably the best plier solution in the world. I need to introduce myself to the guy again, and that way when I make the call, I can get set up. We're going to be selling this stuff here really soon. So this catalog is going to be a lot. I'm going to have to spend a lot of money and buy a lot of tools and get hands on a lot of things. And then the good news for all of you guys watching the videos, there will be fire deals on all those extra tools. And then we'll figure out which ones make the cut. But I think it's pretty clear that these would be the tools that we would do, for sure. Yeah, AC hydraulic stuff is now we're bringing over in black and different colors, red and blue and pink and stuff like that. So interesting. These are pretty sweet. I need to add these to the list. Steve can always tell me what the best is. Grip on. We need to add grip on, and then NES is also what we need to add. Yeah, I do like these hammers a lot. Oscar. And then Thor. Witcher. Yeah, these are the screwdrivers we're saying. It was this one.
Oh, that was the brand.
Witty.
Yeah, Witty.
Vit.
Vitty.
Yeah, you don't say the E, I don't think. And then these things, remember how cool these were, the thread?
Yeah.
So these will be something where we get these as well. For fixing threads.
It's like tap and die, except not tap and die.
Yeah.
It's like the craziest.
Super clean. So I've got some work to do with grip on. These hammers really appeal to me. Oscar. And then Thor, soft blow. Is that leather?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then the grip on stuff. Yeah. You've been watching me film these things for years. See, that's just a style choice. It's interesting. I love these countertops though. That crinkle
You don't
toe.
have to worry about anything.
Right. It's just a different style. It's and like little stainless steel, it's just totally different, totally unique. Look at the drawer handles. The handles are pretty cool how they do it.
Reminds me of like Saber, but like nicer.
Yeah.
Like the same type of finish, feel kind of, like
Yeah.
just heavier duty, better built.
Yeah, it's all made in Calgary. Really, really nicely done. All built to order. All right, so we're rolling through the top side. We're about 3/4 of the way through. This is the top side of south. And we're gonna go downstairs here in a minute. Dual compressor light, that's cool. Over here at the skin grip booth, just kind of digging in. I don't think there's anything substantially new that we would be need to concern ourselves with. I do see some new batteries and some Milwaukee battery adapters. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that would be a good addition to have. So I can stick within the proper battery architecture. I do love Moduline, but they're stuck in the Stone Ages as far as marketing and selling the product, and not for. I do like it, but I think I'd pick Haley over this. Yeah, I think with Knipex, channel lock is not the way to go. I think that Knipex will solve all that in a much better quality. This is what I want. I want this in our new HQ, in my, which is with the really, really low. I think this is bigger than one I would get, but except for the really, really low profile arms.
You can spec it with whatever arms you want. They have like a bunch of different versions.
I like this color.
Yeah.
The heck they've been holding out on it.
Well, this is their gray, so anybody who orders a gray lift from us, this is what they get.
Yeah.
This is the one with the offset arms, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. And we've got our beloved, and we got Nussbaum back. They've got it, all German lifts, all coming into the country. They've got distribution figured out. A new big company came in and bought it. We'll have all new submerged Bosch pumps. The whole thing is going to be frickin' dialed. So Nussbaum, and then we'll be weeks to delivery.
Correct.
It's going to be amazing. And so I'm gonna put their 2-posts in. We'll start selling their 2-posts a lot. The product now has, the support needed that we've been fighting forever. It's amazing lift. This lift is, this is the 7, this is a Jumbo 7. It's amazing. Yep, I'm putting this lift in our building. This is what I want. This is what I want for dry ice. And I want one of these.
I mean, who knows? For working under the car too, could be good.
Yeah, and I want the new German lift.
Yeah, we gotta get the
Germans. Yeah, I want that in my wash bay at my house too. I gotta sell some stuff. I need to make a lot of money in order to get all this stuff. And our latest conquest, Rousseau. Whoa, I like this. I like this. Yeah, I like that a lot, man. I want one of these.
For detailing, right?
Yeah. Look at this thing. Man, I got to get rid of my Sonic cart for this. I'm gonna order one of these tomorrow.
This doesn't have the.
Yeah, it has different regular glides. Yeah.
Hi guys, how are you? Hello. How you doing? Good.
Yeah, man, these so good, dude. Fixed handles. Check this out. Did you see this? That's great for me, because I'm taller and the thing always feels like I'm gonna hit my head. And then these,
yeah, these are
super sick.
just look things like you can do shelves instead.
Do whatever you want, yeah.
Everything's already taught.
Fit finish. I'm getting this cart. I'm getting this cart tomorrow. I want this cart. I need one like right now. This cart is amazing.
Do a little bit deeper drawers, and you can have like a polishing cart.
Yeah.
You put all your polishers in there and stuff.
Yeah, I love this. I want this.
And we have taller ones too, shallower. Drawers are coming on this side. We have drawers from this side too.
This side, yeah.
Anything that you want to do, right? It starts as a 2 shell, and you just go with it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. These boxes, best box. So I got my Rousseau box. You'll see it in videos here soon. But this is the best toolbox in the world. I'm telling you. And it's reasonably priced. Like this box is probably like $8,000, probably retail, something like that.
That actually.
Yeah.
What do I have here? I got
the
a
fit finish is amazing. Yeah, $6,500. Yeah.
And then
amazing.
These little accessories we have on the side here. You can put your pry bars.
Yeah.
Because we use that same keystone everywhere, right?
Yep.
So we have tons of accessories that go in there.
Yeah, so you can choose to put that on or not. You can full custom.
Or you can add it on after the fact. Someone needs more storage down the road.
Love it. Yeah, man, you can get it in any color you want. Their fit and finish is great.
Full rod in here too, right? Yeah. And those are all adjustable.
Show you different finishes, some of the finishes.
How wide can these go?
We start at 12. Yeah. So we go 12, 15, 18 inches wide. And then we have another version that's 24 and 30 inches wide.
24 and 30.
Yeah.
And you don't need to turn it full, right?
You guys don't have the spider shelving and stuff here.
We don't have any spider shelving here.
I think I should do this in my house. Matte blue.
And then we have these color rims, right? I don't know if you guys have any yet.
Yeah, we have one.
Yeah, you have some.
Yeah.
It's nicer to see it like.
Oh, for sure, 4x4s.
Larger, yeah.
And we can send you a complete kit like that too, right?
I need to.
Man, you guys, I'm telling you, best cabinets in the world. So disappointed. I'm so sad that I went down the Lista route. Such a huge mistake. I've always known these existed. We just didn't know how well of an oiled machine they are as a company and how available they are to support us and to teach us about the product and make anything custom. Yeah, it's one of my great mistakes I've made this far. I just was in love with Lista, and we just headed down that path, and now we need to change up because this stuff is incredible. I cannot explain to you how incredible and how many options they have. So we have to get through their 1,000-page catalog of different options and really dig into it. All right, great news. The new Nussbaum stuff is insane. It's amazing. And it's in stock, available within weeks now, whereas we were up to almost a year out at certain points. Yeah, some lists people waited a year, and they're coming from Germany on containers. No American jank touched on them. They're beautiful, and the two posts are amazing. So hit up Kyle and the design team if you want to get one. They're incredible. All right, it's time to do the bottom side of South. I'm sure this is primarily tires. So I guess all detailing must be in West. So we can roll through the back side of this pretty quickly. It's cool to not have to worry about going to Hunter booth anymore because I have the machines. Someday maybe I'll get a alignment rack. All right, we did about half of it and we realized we're running out of time to go deal with detailing. So we're gonna run all the way over to West, and it's like 2 miles from here. So we're gonna just cruise it, and then that'll give us about 3 hours to do our first rounds in West Hall, which is where all the detailing stuff is. All right, we made it to West. A solid 2-mile walk to get there. So at least 1.5 miles. And so now we're gonna just go through all the detailing stuff, not very scrutinizingly, and just see what we see, because we'll be back here for hours over the next 3 days after today. Here, take it with us.
right.
The vacuum looks pretty interesting too.
Do you want to get that too?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's worth a try.
I'll have to order it.
It's just an Excel sheet, so if I send it to you...
Yeah, man, they really need to consult us on this.
On the one page, there's a
Yeah, this is kind of gimmicky, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to eliminate that, but it is nicer than anything else that's out there,
The
that's
only
for
thing
sure.
that I'm not concerned or I'm interested about is like the controls are here.
Yeah.
So like if you don't use this, can you still use the thing, or do you have to use this kind of thing?
Good question.
What is this?
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Trigger lock?
What is all this?
This controls the speed of the thing.
There's a trigger lock on there? How the heck can they have that?
It's like a push button.
Oh, it's a trigger lock out, so
lock out,
not lock on.
Yeah,
Okay,
if it was lock
got it.
on, that'd be cool.
Well, yeah, then that wouldn't be cool from a
You actually drop it.
yeah.
That's cutie though, that's nice. But it's 3.8. But yeah, this little foam cannon appears to actually work a little bit.
Yeah, well, we're gonna punt that directly in
Yeah,
the
it's
trash.
trash, but it is usable.
Yeah, so they've got their the Ego Stubby, which they're watching, they're paying attention. That's good. We'll see. We'll grab that. I just want to see how it fits and what it feels like.
It's okay. We'll get it going.
Grab that thing. Get that
We'll
thing.
get it going, all right? Thank you.
Chris, let me see that.
Guys, how are you guys?
I need to see that.
Yeah,
Let me see
for
that. So that's it, huh? Rubber overmolded here.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
I mean, the bottom line, we've had this for a while on the drawing boards. This
I'm
has
sure.
been something that we've had in the box. It's one of those things where we didn't think that it would be a big thing in the detail market, to be honest with you. And the next thing you know, everybody's selling blowers. And
You know what they should do is call Matt Mormon, and I'll tell you what. If they just call me, I'll tell them what to make. But yeah, that's
so
good.
this is actually prototype 1. This isn't exactly what is going to be coming from our factory. To be honest with you, if you heard the little bit of a whistle with this,
Yeah, they're gonna tune that out.
They redesigned it.
Yeah.
So the nozzle here is just slightly different, but if I was to show you, you wouldn't be able to even tell the difference.
Yeah. It's a new machine. I got to get in here and test the sucker out.
Hey!
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Very nice. How are you doing?
I always got a camera. Sorry, my camera died, so I'm gonna have to use the iPhone, but I'm in love. I'm really, really in love. I'm gonna be placing my order on,
It's lighter than our 40.
yeah, Monday orders placed. I think,
So we had a meeting this morning.
I think my Milwaukee's probably gonna be retired. So that's the thing, man, it is shockingly light. Like, I think the 15 is probably lighter than the 75. But yeah, the 15 for me. Right now, these are prototype versions. Jason Rose was telling me that the 15 will get some more. There's some more tweaking because it's so light. It's very sensitive to the pad thickness, and so microfiber and foam feel a little bit different. But look how good that thing looks, man. It's beautiful. Lots of headroom. I was running at speed 3, 3.5, 4. Really good. So the 21 tuning they have pretty well dialed, and the 15 they're continuing to tweak. He was saying, which is exciting to hear.
So yeah, with the glasses.
So Griot's booth always looking super sharp. It's kind of a weird feeling that we're now a Griot's authorized dealer after all these years. You see, they've come out with some pretty interesting tips. I'll video more tomorrow when my camera's back up and running, but my battery went dead and I have to bring an extra battery. But that's interesting. They come out with an own gun, which really wouldn't apply much to us. I'm interested in this new product they have.
What is it?
It's a it's kind of like Fresh Up.
Sticky be gone.